Billy, I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Part of Radio Row Super Bowl week is catching up with old friends. And this is one of our oldest friends. We met you at Radio Row, didn't we?
Oh, geez, yeah, that's right. When did I just
Jacksonville,
become,
I think.
hold on, did I just become Fargo? What was that? Oh, geez, yeah, that's right. I remember, yeah, it was in Omaha. No, Omaha. That's my attempt at a Peyton Manning. So what? By the way, Peyton Manning, the word to get is weird. Weird. That's weird. It's kind of weird. Eli, that's kind of weird. I think it was it Jacksonville or Miami? I thought it was Miami.
It was Jacksonville. Le Batard was so sad. Not that we had met you. You were the highlight of the week for us.
Yeah.
Yes. But he was sad that he's never returned to a Super Bowl again. So, yeah. But here we are with Frank Caliendo. Check him out on social media at Frank Caliendo, frankcaliendo.com as well. A friend of the show, an old friend of the show.
Yeah,
a former friend of the show.
Yeah, what is this? The brightest light in the history?
You're
Why is it only on me that bright? How did you get that? That's a little better. Although
yes.
It looks like I have no makeup on, but it looks caked on for some reason. All right, I got it.
Are you enjoying Radio Row?
I'm ready to go home. I've been here a day.
Really, Frank? You just got here.
Yeah, that's enough. It's enough. I'm great. Monday, Tuesday, I'm great filler.
Right.
Like, it's before the stars get here, before
Yes.
the people care about are here, and while you're at, the Jerry Rices, the Hall of Famers. I saw Anthony Munoz. There's a couple people here, but at this point in the week, Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, it's a lot of, hey, we got to fill some time and not talk too much football because we have to talk a Thursday and Friday.
I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that you're calling yourself filler.
I don't mind
You feel like you're a Monday, Tuesday.
Frank,
care.
You're a big star. I mean, I appreciate the strategy. You come Monday, Tuesday, get a bunch of shows, promote what you need to promote, and get out.
I don't even need to promote something. I just had friends here.
Right.
And it was just like some people actually said, can you come out? I was going to have some teeth work done. So I had two molars that need to be extracted. I went to get the oral surgery done. They took my blood pressure. It went to 230 over 130, and they're like, you need to go to the emergency room. What? You're dying.
Are you okay?
I felt fine. I'm like, I'm fine. I want to do one of those, like Weekend at Bernie's it all of a sudden, just to have a joke. And I didn't because I thought it was improper for the time. But yeah, so I haven't had it done yet. So I didn't even know if I was going to be able to talk this week.
Right.
So
And then you just saw there was a bunch of lights on and you came over.
I said, it's like,
yes. But none as bright as this one.
Yeah, they'll come to Iowa City.
Right.
People will come, Ray. People will come, Ray.
Now, I hate to do this. You're going to get mad at me because I'm going to go.
I wouldn't be the first.
I'm going to play the hits with you right now because the hits are.
Look, did you hear me going Romo on that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim. This is going to be really, really great. Romo has just become a car revving up. Oh, Jim. He's a kid that can't say, oh, Jim, look what's going on here. He is the only guy he's gone from prognostic. He's gone from Nostradamus to
yes.
knowing nothing all of a sudden. Well, like, how did that happen? Like, oh, Jim, their trip's right. There's going to be a slant coming here. Watch it, the cadence. He's going to try and draw him offside. So they're like, what you going to do here, Jim? Let's go to Jay Feely. I'm a kicker. What?
I was going to ask you about that. Are you, invested in him succeeding because you've spent the time trying to learn his cadences, so it's not going to be great for you if he just disappears?
No, I don't care.
I'm tired of him.
No, I'm tired of everything anyway. So.
You're reaching age, Frank.
Yeah,
stop caring.
It's like I just go for what I do. Less sports overall because the audience already knows I do those sports things, so I do some. And there's new, younger people doing all kinds of sports. I'm just tired of trying to the going after everything and trying to fight to be seen all day. If people like what I do, they like it. I've been doing more off of sports, but some is just material, some is just jokes and stories and stuff like that. And some of the stuff, if the sports stuff hits me, it's there. Super Bowl week obviously would be more sports stuff, but it's funny because Lombardi was the guy who hooked me up with. Nance called me and he's like.
Really?
He leaves me the message, the greatest message of the world, because when I would do the Nance and Romo impression, the Romo was that, the kid in the candy store. I'm wearing my Skechers and I'm smiling so big. You could throw through this window really easily. Brock Purdy could hit this in a second. So it's like that. That is right there. But with Nance, all I could really do is go, Tony. because it's hard to talk as him. Hello, friends, Jim.
Yeah.
So he leaves me this message, Frankie.
I thought you were going to say it started with "Hello, friend," he got to the point.
I wanted it to be "Hello, Frank, Jim Nance," along with my pal Tony Romo, and what a sweet day it is. So we got to talk. He's like, Tony and I love what you're doing. So much fun, so much greatness. We'll be back.
And that was it?
No, we talked for like an hour, but he's like, but they've done it they did it in a couple of playoff games.
Right.
Where he's like, oh, here, and Nance screwed it up. He's like, here we go, Jim. He's like, no, you're supposed to do. And you could tell Romo's doing, because my Romo voice is deeper than his is.
Yes.
So you're, oh, Jim. You hear him getting a little deeper. I was like, they're doing the bit. That's hilarious.
Wait, so Nance just called to thank you? That's it?
No, he just said, because I always wanted, I'd never met him. He's
So
like,
funny.
all these years, he's like, I'll come out to a show. Enjoy it.
Why don't you tell him to put you in the booth? I mean.
Oh, because I'm not always working a deal like you are.
You want me to work a deal for you?
No, I'm good.
Keep him away from Jim Nance. You don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the number. I mean, I'm going to make things happen. No, we're going to try to get Frank in the booth. I mean, with Romo. I love that. I love the revving up of Tony Romo.
Oh, yeah. Here it's Jim. Oh.
Is that how you get the car started?
Oh, Jim. Jiminy Cricket. Oh, Jim. It's a Disney production. Here we go.
All right. Try not to get mad at me, but I'm going to ask you if Stephen A. Smith.
I have to say I'm incredulous to this entire situation. I understand
Right.
where you're coming from. And why am I yelling for no reason whatsoever? But I'm going to take it short. I'm going to go quiet for a second. And that means that I'm getting serious.
John Madden describing what Radio Row is like.
I mean, you see people that look kind of like me and kind of like smaller versions of me, and they're all talking. And I don't know if the internet's good for these people.
Frank, the face always gets me. Watching it looks like Madden's face.
Yeah, the Madden face is
Yes.
just like he just ate something, I ate a Sour Patch Kid. And, you say the things that you're thinking and you think the things you're saying, and between those two sets of things,
We all know that Radio Row Super Bowl week does not start until Jim Rome appears.
How great is that?
That's all you got.
Do not laugh over the pauses.
I'm sorry.
Dude is interrupting the most crucial time in all of Super Bowl broadcast history, the Jim Rome pause. Dude should get a gig with animal shelters. Good for the pause. What a terrible joke.
You're trying to pause as much as possible to see if I ruin it, aren't you?
Yeah, that was such a bad joke, but it was perfect in a Stugotzian manner.
Yes, it was.
Ridiculous.
How's Robert De Niro doing?
All right, I'm just. Can we do something new? Can we do like John C. Reilly or something like that? Just did you touch my drum set? You would be the kind of guy who touched my drum set. You would totally be that guy.
Yes, I would. Tell me some of the new characters you've worked out.
That's it. That's on. I just do
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
Romo, revving up Romo, and
revving up Romo, which sounds like a band. Revving up Romo and John C. Reilly. And I'm on the drum set. There it is. Okay. They could do Mark Ruffalo, Joe Rogan. Wow, Jamie, pull that up. Oh, my God. So,
we miss you, buddy.
yeah, it's great to be.
How do you feel about ventriloquists?
I love them.
Yeah?
Do you really? We have one on.
Oh, you have Terry coming on?
Yeah.
He's great.
Yesterday.
He's great.
Really?
Make him sing like a woman. His female singing voice is incredible.
I wish we had you here when we did it.
Incredible. Oh.
Yeah. We met Winston, his turtle.
Winston the turtle.
Yeah, he's a bit,
Yeah. Well, Winston's
a little bit saucy, this Winston.
All right, check him out at Frank Caliendo on social media and frankcaliendo.com. An old friend. It was great seeing you, buddy.
Yeah, great
Thank
to
you
see
for
you
doing
guys.
this.
Thanks.
Okay, man.
Rack me, I'm out.
We're joined now by Mark Ingram. Mark, thanks so much for doing it. How cool, by the way, is it to see Mark Ingram and Raheem Mostert interacting with each other?
Very cool, yes.
I mean, backs got to show each other's love. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They'd be hating on the running back. So
What's that about?
Yeah.
Like, why is it that it seems devalued now?
I mean, it sucks, man. It's such a difficult topic, and I think other than the NFL kind of going to a passing league, I think they're just trying to devalue the position, and it's highly unfortunate because you got guys who are committing their blood, sweat, tears, giving their body to an organization, to their teammates, and when it's time for them to get paid, they're not being compensated properly because they have too much wear on their bodies,
Yeah.
or they've had too many touches. But so when other positions have high touches, high volume, they get paid accordingly. But when running backs do, it almost hurts you.
Right.
So if you get a lot of touches and you get a lot of production, it hurts you. But if you don't get touches and you don't get production, it hurts you too because you don't get paid. So, where's the common median? But I think just as a back, you have to, know that you have to be very versatile. You have to be able to run inside, run outside, pick up pass protection, come out the backfield, catch the football, show that you're valuable more than just being a one-trick pony.
It was crazy to see Raheem Mostert have like a breakout season,
Yes,
his
sir.
best season at the age of 31,
Yep.
man.
I think just an opportunity, the system, he was able to thrive in it,
Yes.
and he's waited his time, he's waited for his opportunities, and he was prepared for his opportunity. He took advantage of it, and he had a huge year this year.
How are you enjoying the media stuff? You're great at it, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes,
Man, I'm just starting, man. I'm gonna continue to improve, continue to grow. But man, what a tremendous blessing to be able to play 12 years and be able to have a smooth transition off the field, being close to something I love, still being close to the game, and it was amazing, man. Just being with the crowds in the background, being able to watch football, being able to visit campuses and travel, it was awesome.
You're here with us on behalf of American Gaming Association. How could you ever have imagined when you were playing that there would be a Super Bowl I in Las Vegas and that sports gambling would take off legally the way that it has?
I mean, the legalized sports betting has just transformed consumer entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's come full circle. Like you said, in 2018, Vegas was the only state where you could legalize sports betting. And now it's in 38 states plus Washington, D.C. And the AGA estimates now 68 million American adults will be betting $23 billion on the Super Bowl game.
Jesus.
So it's just the growth of legalized sports betting. We just encourage everyone to bet responsibly, know what you're betting, know the odds, and it should be an added form of entertainment. It shouldn't take away from the enjoyment that you have watching the game. So bet responsibly, and shout out to AGA, man, for everything they do.
Were you surprised Nick Saban retired?
Man, I was hurt.
Yeah?
I'm still hurt.
You were hurt.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
were you
hurt.
hurt, man?
Because,
he
man,
wants to enjoy the rest of his life.
Of course. You ain't
teasing
let me finish.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mark, you know what? You're
No,
right. Okay,
no.
you're better at this media thing than I am.
No,
I've been doing it for
yeah,
25 years.
You answered my question.
Yes, I did.
No, man. Just what he's meant to the program, what he's meant to Alabama, what he's meant to me. I mean, it'll never be the same. Obviously we're excited about our new head coach, and we're rooting for him, and we know he's gonna do great things for us. But I'm a Nick Saban guy, man, and just what he's meant to this program, what he's meant to Alabama, it's hard to see someone else leading the program. But like you said, he's 72 years old. He has lots of other things going for himself outside of football. He has children. He has grandchildren. And I'm excited for him to be able to enjoy his life and enjoy the fruits of his labor. And selfishly, I'm upset because my man is gone.
I get it.
My man is stepping down.
Yes, but the rest of the college football world is happy.
Yeah, they're excited. They're excited. But, no, I truly am genuinely happy for him.
Have you been to the Lake House?
At Alabama?
Yes.
Yeah,
With Miss Terry,
of course.
He'd take you out on the boat. He'd try to throw you
Did he
off.
throw you off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why does he do that? Like
Well-
Jalen Hurts told us he did that. Everyone tells us he does.
So you stay on, right? You hold on, you stay on, and then like once you're on for too long, he starts ying, and ying. You start. I'm like, dang, coach, like. But nah, man, he definitely had some good times at the Lake House.
Is he at all concerned that he might hurt one of his players? I mean,
I don't. Shoot, it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened.
Your
so.
teams are also so deep. If he hurts son, I mean, someone else will probably step up. The craziest
It's actually crazy that it's never happened. Like nobody's ever been injured. Like I guess you just hit the water.
Real quick on the way out here, we appreciate the time, man, and enjoy the rest of your week here in Vegas. How do you feel about the 12-team playoff college football?
I think it's good. I think it's good for because all these bowl games were getting kind of irrelevant. People weren't playing in them. So I think now that you have a 12-team playoff, more teams will get in. We'll be able to see more key matchups. And listen, I think it's just growing college football. I think the growth of college football is special. I think if college football was a stock, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt,
man.
And
I think it's exciting for the college football. There's so much stuff going on with the NIL and the transfer portal and all this craziness.
Yes.
So I think it's just a plus. I think it's a positive to look forward to the 12-team playoff.
That was the most surprising thing for me with Nick Saban because it's never been easier to make the playoff. Like you guys could have had 3 or 4 losses and still gotten in.
Exactly. Exactly. But but like he said, man, like what he has to do to put into a week.
Yes.
He said it was was killing him. Like, you
Right.
know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think once you get to a point where you don't think you could have that same output
Right.
to get the results that you're used to having,
Sure.
I think that's why.
Do you think he can adjust? Like, you think he'll be able to just shut it off and enjoy retirement?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I hope he's able to just enjoy his life, man. We saw him boogie boarding or something, or trying to boogie board in the ocean. Have you guys seen the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't doing no boogie boarding, but he was trying.
Give him time.
Yeah. So, you know, he'll learn to master that skill over time.
We appreciate your time, man.
You know, I think
You're great at this. I'm sorry I answered your question.
No, it's all good. We just have some dialogue. It's all love.
But
I appreciate y'all having me.
Enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas, man. Thank
guys
you so
too.
much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Michael Pittman is with us here, Colts wide receiver. He is on Radio Row with us here as we are about 4 days away from the Super Bowl. He is with us on behalf of He Gets Us. Tell me and Billy what you're doing with He Gets Us.
Yes, so you've likely heard of them or maybe even seen them in last year's Super Bowl. They had a ad in there. So they're really a faith-based organization, and it's really just about bringing people closer to Jesus and really just sharing that compassion and your personal experience with Jesus and yeah, I mean, like, that's pretty much like what it's about.
Are you enjoying Super Bowl week here? Or?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's great. This is my second day being here. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff going on this week. And actually, if you're out there on Fremont Street, they actually have a football helmet that is made of flowers, completely made of flowers. So I actually brought one right here, and they're actually giving them away to people. So if you guys have time, stop by and check it out.
Okay, so you're giving one of those away right now to me or Billy?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Here you go.
Decide at the end of the interview who you want to give it to.
Oh, wow. He's going to present us based on how we do. I kind of like this.
There you go.
Go ahead. Well, it's your turn now.
Well, how do you you have a show with your wife on social media, correct?
Yeah, so we have a YouTube. We're not as active as we used to be now that we have 2 kids.
How old are your kids?
2 and 8 months old. So my daughter's 2 and my son is 8 months.
I mean, Michael, you are in it right now, my man.
Yeah.
I have a 2.5-year-old and I have a 7-month-old. So we're in the same boat.
Wait, let me
this is not easy.
Bless you, brother. Bless you.
I tell him this all the time. We'll get to the YouTube show in a second, but I tell him this all the time. Enjoy every second of it.
Yes.
Because I have twin girls. Okay? And they're 20 now and they're in college.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be, you know, a hero. You're going to be a superhero to them. And then when they get to like 15, 16, you're going to be a source of embarrassment to them. So enjoy it now, Michael.
Yeah.
But tell us about the YouTube show.
Yeah, so we started it when we were in college, and it was more based about the football lifestyle and giving people a look into what a football player actually does, because sometimes people have this misconception of, like, what we do. Like, we're always out partying, doing stuff, like lots of money getting thrown around in it, and like, I just wanted to show people that it's not like that, you know, like, we're just normal people and we do everything that anybody else does, right? So, and I think that people really gravitated towards that. I posted like last month, but other than that, I mean, it's been real sparse just because finding time's hard these days.
Is that frustrating to you? It's why you're doing the show, I get it. But Raheem Mostert is a friend of ours. He's a friend of the show. Austin Eckler as well. And they say some of the same stuff, similar things as, hey, they really don't. People don't understand. They just see the glitz, the glamour. They don't understand. Hey, we're real people with real issues.
Yeah, and I never thought that I was that entertaining either. Like, people just like watching. Like, I'm like, because my wife actually brought that to me, and like, I'm like. And like, just like, I'm thinking like nobody like wants to watch us just do like daily things.
Well,
like,
that's
like,
what
that's boring, right?
The way you're selling this isn't the best. You're making it sound like, oh, watch us, you know, fold laundry, and it's like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
But I would watch you fold laundry.
Yeah, you know.
So it's fun, but we've kind of scaled back, and maybe in the future, like, just like we'll get back to it. But
you doing the diapers and stuff, or?
Yeah, so we actually just potty trained my daughter, so she hasn't used pull-ups in a long time.
Really? What's the trick?
Lots of treats.
Yeah. Like a dog?
Like a dog.
Yes. So we just carry around a bag of like M&Ms, and they are potty treats. So
potty treats.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like whenever she uses the bathroom, like, she gets a treat, and then that keeps her focused on it. And then my son goes through about a pack a day. So
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so expensive too. Jeez.
Yeah.
Potty treats.
Potty. I love
Potty
potty
treats.
treats.
I want a potty treat.
If I've learned nothing from this Super Bowl, it's potty treats, and I'm
Yeah,
going
there you
home
go.
with that information.
but it's exactly like a dog. It'd be
Yeah.
funny if you picked up the poop in a bag or something.
Yeah.
you know.
Not that funny.
Well, yeah, I guess. How great was this season for you? I mean, it gets off to a weird start with Anthony Richardson going down,
Yeah.
and then Gardner Minshew's there, and he filled in tremendously for him.
Yeah. I mean, just going back through that, it was the third game of the season, and I just remember standing there, and he's like rolling around, and I'm just like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then Gardner comes in and he sets it on fire. I mean, I think Gardner played great. Obviously, he made the Pro Bowl, so like he was doing like something right. And just like the fire that he brought to our team, I felt like really like set the pace. So just having him and like everything that Shane did to kind of help us out and like I think we had a great system, and now we're looking forward to seeing what Anthony can do like when he comes back.
You guys have a talk with Anthony. Say, hey, Anthony, like Trevor Lawrence tried to warn you after like week 1.
Stop
Take
running.
it easy a little bit. Exactly. Calm it down a little bit. Let's make this whole long career. Like
Yeah.
we're in this together.
Yeah, I mean, I've told him countless times. Like I even like joke around with him, and I tell him like, hey, like you can't take those hits. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like just. Everybody is counting on you.
Yeah.
And he's probably like watching me. Like I might lead the whole league in most hits taken. So like I just keep telling him to like not be like me. So
I have an idea. You should give him sliding treats. So like if he goes and he
Yes,
slides, instead of getting
yes.
hit for a run, every time he
Yes.
slides, you give him a treat.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Just like toilet treats.
there you go.
Did you see enough of him in the, I guess, 3 games or so to know that, oh my God, this guy's the real deal?
Absolutely. I mean, like there were flashes of like greatness. I mean, now you go back and you look at that, Rams game, and when we didn't win, but we came back from like 7-30,
Right.
and then we're competing to potentially win. And like that doesn't really happen. I mean, usually like you're down like to a team like that, like the game is over. So just seeing him be able to like bounce back, and I think that his best game is going to be around the RPO game because he's so dangerous. And you got him, you got Jonathan Taylor, and everybody that we have like in our receiving room, like it's just going to be so hard to stop because there's threats on every single corner, right? So I think that Shane's really going to dial that up.
Is Gardner Minshew cool?
Oh, I mean, he is too cool for school.
Really?
I mean, there's days when I walk in and he's outside doing his son yoga in his underwear, and like I just like peek out there. I'm like, hey, bro, like, you all right? And like he's like, oh yeah, and he's stretching, doing his thing. So he's definitely a quirky dude, but he's also one of the coolest guys like that I've ever met.
We appreciate the time. Continued success to you. Enjoy the rest of your time here. You had a great season, man, so congratulations. One more time, though, on the way out, tell us what you're doing with He Gets Us, and then hand one of us this flower
Ooh,
here.
yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Suspense is killing me.
So we actually have this thing where we are giving away meals this weekend. So we're serving the underserved communities out here, and it's really just going to give us a chance to get in there, mingle with them, and just show them just like a great time. And hopefully they go home and they learn something, and just like that we did something. So
Really cool.
Awesome, man.
and then this flower right here,
I know who it's going to.
I'm actually going to give it to both of you guys. 'cause
Wow.
You guys are both great guys, so I couldn't pick.
Thank
You'll be
you.
terrible at this sports radio thing, man.
Yeah.
You got to pick someone, okay?
Well, but he knows what's going to happen if he chooses one of us or the other one. We're then going to like each other. He gets us.
keep
There
up
you go.
keep up the good work, man. On the field and off the field. We appreciate it, man.
Thank you guys.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.